Hey everybody, I'm Kirby White. Welcome back to Excel Excedrin, where I solve your Excel headaches in 2 minutes or less. Today we are talking about the VLOOKUP function. This is an absolute requirement to know. It's very handy if you want to have large data sets or that are in multiple places around your workbook. It's made up of 3 required arguments and 1 optional argument. The first one is the lookup value, and that's maybe the name or the employee ID number that you're trying to return information from. The table array is another data range or table that has information related to the value that you're looking up. The column index number is the column number in the array with the other data in it. And then the range lookup tells Excel whether you're searching for an exact or an approximate value. Most of the time, in my experience, I use the exact matches, so that's what we're going to see today. This table over here looks like it's just tracking basic hours worked for some of the X-Men. So I hired them yesterday, and I got to figure out how much to pay them. So we've got their name and the date that they worked and the hours worked, and that would get multiplied by their hourly rate for the total that I need to pay them. And so I'm going to look up their hourly rate from this table over here. So I'm going to start typing in equals VLOOKUP in the open parentheses, and the lookup value here in this case is the name of that person. The table array, I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to highlight this, and you can see that it's in a table, and so it's named table hourly rate. And the column index number is 2 here because there are 2 columns in this array, and I want to return the second one. And then to say that I want to look for an exact match, we're going to put in the argument false. And we'll close that out with the parentheses, hit enter, and you can see that it looked up Magneto's name and returned $22 as the rate. Now, because this is in the table, I can very easily apply this formula to the rest of the rows. And you can see here that Rogue's hourly rate was 24, Cyclops was 23, Storm 24, etc. And so now when I get down here and I want to add a new row, let's say they did some work on March 5th and Magneto put in 3 hours, that is automatically being applied and cascaded throughout. So I hope that helps. That's our 2 minutes. I'll see you next time.